Really proud of the guys. We've talked since getting back from Kansas City about this 4-game homestand and the importance of it, just growth. I think we're the only team in the country that has flown for 31 hours and 16,000 miles, and we've been able to get 4 wins to date, and then coming into this homestand. So to get that 5th win tonight was one thing, but we really have focused on, after all the travel, knowing we've got 2 weeks at home, can we show growth? Because in all that travel to get a win against a Big Ten, win against an ACC, that's huge early in the season for our team. And I thought we showed growth tonight. I thought especially defensively, we had great growth. I thought offensively, we executed much better in the second half. We were in a little bit of a hurry the first half, but we didn't make shots. You know, we made 5 out of 17 threes. We should make 65% of our free throws, and yet we win the game by 26. So that tells me our growth defensively. I thought they did a really good job of taking them out of the post that they are so good at. This is by far, I think, the best low post team that we've played. And I thought we really negated that from opening tip. And as I told the team, we wanted 40 minutes. I thought we got about 32. I thought the last 2 minutes of the first half and the first 6 minutes of the second half were not the way we got to be engaged defensively. But other than that, I really liked how we were engaged defensively.
You went a little bit deeper, even kind of before the blowout time. Was that a thing you knew going into the game without Jalen that you'd have to play a few more guys?
Yeah, we knew going in. We had Alec Wolf-Ready and Ike. This was a good game for Ike because they're so big. It wasn't a game we were really going to go 4 guards. We wanted they don't have big guards, but they got big posts. So I thought we could post our guards, and we got some. You know, I have to look at tape. I think we got 4 or 5 either fouls or baskets inside by guards, where Wilkes and Smith at 6'8", 6'9" could post 6'2" guards. And I think that's something that we'll continue to grow into this year because I think that's an advantage for us. But I thought Ike did a really good job of battling. And Alec, you know, I think we would have tried to get him more in the flow in the first half. I just didn't like the flow of the first half as much. But he's got to be ready as well because we don't know to what extent or how long Jalen's going to be out. And I do appreciate Chris Wilkes. Chris Wilkes got banged up on, I think it was Friday in practice. He got banged up, and he did a really good job of just toughening up and doing everything he could do to play, and I thought he did well.
2 follow-ups. You said you don't know how long Jalen will be out. Is it potentially a lengthy thing?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. It's not he strained a foot in the Wisconsin game. I think you probably saw him go down in the Wisconsin game. He left, got retaped, came back and finished that game and finished very well. Just didn't completely heal coming back. And I think he opted to try to, you know, he's in a boot now just for precautionary area, just letting it heal and get better. But I don't foresee it being anything that's lengthy.
Being shorthanded, have you changed the conditioning regimen at all to maybe ramp it up a little bit to get more minutes out of these guys?
Yeah, a little bit, but Ike and Alec have been practicing all year, so they've been in the rotation as far as practice goes. So they've practiced very hard, and what we've really tried to do is do more breakdown stuff in practice, a lot more film work, a lot more teaching, a lot more of just the fundamentals, really going back to the basics with this team, and because we can't do a lot of pounding, because we're not the deepest team in the country right now. So we've got to continue to improve, and there's that balance because the small drills that we do, though it's not as long maybe as I'd like to go, when we're on the floor or we're in the film room, we got to do a really good job of learning. And I thought the guys, we came back from Kansas City, we gave them 2 days off, so we did not do anything Wednesday or Thursday, and we came back and had a good practice on Friday, but we got banged up. Jalen didn't practice, and Chris got hurt a little bit. So then Saturday, it's more like a dry run through, walk through, fundamental drills, and get a lot of shooting in. So I thought they really responded well to what we put them through.
I think in the second half you had a stretch where you brought out the full court press. Is that something that we'll see more of this season, considering how long and how tall your rotation is?
Well, it's something that at the beginning of the year, that was definitely in our package. When we were 11 deep, that's something that we'd worked on for 5 weeks. So our guys are prepared for it. How much we see it, I don't know, because right now we're not very deep. And with the injuries, we're even less deep. So we've got to be careful when it comes to foul trouble and those type of things. But I think it is something that we have practiced, and it's part of what we do. We didn't zone much tonight, maybe one possession, and that's something I think you'll see us do as well. But our focus in this game was how we could improve and grow defensively at the half court, and I think I definitely saw growth. I got to watch the tape, but we did a lot of good things defensively in the half court.
Your thoughts on Chris Ali's first half, in particular, the confidence he seemed to show? I mean, outside shots, inside in transition.
Yeah, I don't put a lot of merit on starting, but he took advantage of it. He got in the starting lineup, and he really took advantage. I thought he came out and he was aggressive. He's got to be a scorer for us. He did that in Kansas City. So his minutes are up, and I thought he showed some strides defensively because he should be a really good defender as well. But very proud of Prince. I thought he took advantage of his starting role tonight to its fullest, and he got us going definitely in the first half.
Seemed like the technical foul was a momentum shifter in the second half.
Well, we did a good job, I thought, all night of getting to the free throw line. I thought we took it to the basket hard. I thought we attacked in transition, and they had an emphasis, I think, of getting back in transition, but we continued to attack. That was the game plan. Attack the basket by the dribble, attack it by the post. And not just posting Tom and Gigi and Alec, but we were going to post Chris and Chris as well. And I think having a lot of different guys that we can throw in the post makes us versatile. And Irvine, I think their strength is throwing it to the post. And I thought we really defended their post well, and when we got stops, we got out and ran. We didn't shoot the ball the way we normally shoot it, but as I told the team, I'll live with that if we can develop that culture defensively. And tonight we had a really good culture defensively.
What did you see from the first half compared to the second half? 9-point lead in the first half, and then the second half you kind of opened up?
No, I think it was just our offense was better in the second half. We executed and we made shots in the second half versus the first half. Just looking at the numbers, we shot 39% the first half, 47% the second, with really the same amount of shots. The free throw line, we shot 56% the first and 70% the second. So we just made more shots. We executed better. I thought we really attacked inside out, and we didn't live and die with the 3 points shot. We had a focus. We only took 17 threes. So our guys' focus was get to the free throw line, get to the basket, post it, and they stayed with it, and they did a really good job with that. But if there was any difference, I thought consistently defensively was good, but in the second half we made more shots.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Thank you.